I now recognize the Chairman of the full committee, the gentleman from California, for his opening statement.
I thank you, Chairman. And I thank the Ranking Member for his comments, because usually we go in the other order. And I think today it's particularly important that I go afterwards, because I've worked in union shops and I've worked in non-union shops. This is the only government shop I've ever worked in, other than the Army. It is very clear that the Ranking Member, although he may be well-intended, is missing the point. Elimination of official time would not eliminate decisions by management and labor representatives to do alternative dispute resolution, to do other things that was determined by management. I repeat, determined by management to be productive or helpful. If the Ranking Member believes that the gentleman from Georgia's legislation doesn't do that, as we go through the process, once it's presented to us, I would pledge to make sure that it did, in fact, still allow management to expend official time in order to get to the final and best resolution regardless. But I think there's a huge different debate here, and as we hear from the Congressman from Georgia, I think what we're going to hear is, in fact, that this is simply a blank check for the shop stewards and the other people in the union to be paid with Federal dollars and do whatever they want to do in the promotion of their political views or their union activities. That's not really what we think is in the best interest. Now, I'm going to just do a hypothetical before I yield back. If this bill becomes law, will unions stop to exist? No. Will union organization and union activity stop? No. Will, in fact, union representatives have to choose between working full-time and doing extra work or being paid for with union dues to do union work? I think that's a legitimate question, and I hope as we consider this bill in its current form and with any proposed amendments that we begin asking the question, who should pay for union activities, and, in fairness to the gentleman from Georgia, how we should make sure that when you have management labor dispute and activities related to the shop floor, work safety, any of those things, that in fact it is not unacceptable or uncommon for management to pay, if you will, for both sides of that discussion. So I look forward to the gentleman's testimony. I look forward to the bill being introduced, and I very much look forward to the opportunity to make sure that it accomplishes both, a value for the taxpayer and fairness for workers and management's ability to work together. And with that, I thank you, Chairman, for calling this hearing and yield back.